You know, for those who don't know, I've been to all 50 states. I've been to every major city. I travel, I get around. My dad was in the military, I was in the military, and then I continue just to keep floating around. It's been an awesome experience for me to see the different parts of the world, gives me a different perspective of life. You know, for me, it's come to a place to where, it's built me to how I am, to understand that this world is big, but yet it's small. And only in your mindset, if you are stagnant in one location, you think the whole entire world is where you're from. You think what's going on in your neck of the woods is really how the world is. And that's so far from the truth. And this is one of my reasons for pushing to go back to Africa. Let me say this right here, because I was explaining to a young man the other day that go back to Africa is just not for you to go visit or go live. But I'm saying this right here, and I wholeheartedly mean this. It will change your life. For you all who are stuck in a rut, who are out of ideas, who don't have, who's lost visions, who can't seem to find a direction, I'm telling you, if you go to Africa, it's going to be a total different experience. Now, some people said to me, well, why I got to go to Africa? Why can't I go to South America? Why can't I go over to Europe? Why can't I go to different places if that's all it takes is to go to different places? Because the people don't look like you. The people can't relate to you. You can't relate to the people. But when you see your own people, your own skin color on the money, on the billboards, in the government buildings, running a country, people all around you where you're the majority, not the minority, it has a tremendous impact in your life. It will shake you. It will break you. It will make you, because it tears down the walls of your perception of how life really is. Matter of fact, because Africa is so different than America, you're going to see things, how they do business, and the different ways that in America or Europe or UK or Canada, wherever, do business, that it will spring up rivers of thoughts, of ideas, of imaginations, and how you may be able to fill some of the empty spots in your life that you've been looking for that answer that is going to provide you. When you go to Africa, I'm telling you, you get to see how people live, how they live, how their concerns are totally different concerns than ours. Their worries or fears are totally different than ours. What's important in life to them ain't important to us, or might be, or what is not important to them may be an importance to us. You're going to learn how to survive with less. You're going to learn, more importantly, what family means. You're going to see how people actually welcome you in, inviting. You're going to see a total different culture that is not in distress, that is not stressed, that is not oppressed, in ways to where you see that here in damn America, we have dysfunctions going on in the Black community, in the brown community, and we see that it is causing more harm than good. It breaks my heart when I come back to this country, and I see how far away from the Most High, or how far away from truth, or how far away from right, how far away from good people really are that are in the community. It didn't used to be that way when I was growing up. We weren't perfect, and you had issues go on. But now, what's so disheartening is brothers and sisters in their 50s and 60s who remain quiet, who rather try to act like, be like young ones, who can't supply anything to the youth, who have no daggone wisdom, who sits here and just thinks money is just the key of life. They think success is about what they've obtained. And then they spill their heart, their hurts, their pains upon the youth, and then try to misguide the youth by splitting and dividing one another up. We got black man against black woman against black man, brown woman against black man, black man against brown woman, brown man against black, and it goes on and on. I've had people say, but yo, go black, what if I'm mixed? What if I'm mixed? My mama's white, my daddy's black, my mama's Hispanic, my daddy's black, my mama's black, my daddy's Chinese. Where do I get in and fit in at? Look, let me say this right here. Everything starts back to the motherland. That's proven scientifically, whether it's history, whether it's by archaeologists, where it's by the scientists, it all goes back to Africa. So what do I mean by that? The easy way to tell really the strength in you is the very exterior of your anatomy, which is despised by the world. The world despises the darker you get. Even your own people despise the color of their skin. Bleaching, lighting, despise how their facial look, body looks. Another disgusting thing that I see is that the more educated we get, the more off tilt we are. We want to feel like we are part of a society that has been kicking us off to the four corners of the world. So we begin to act like them. We begin to subscribe what they say. We begin to teach our children. Ain't nothing wrong with that. Why are you doing this right here? We try to get along with the masses. We try to be like the masses, and we cause more disturbance and harm and hurt to our own family. So I'm saying, if you are mixed, I don't care what color you are. You started in Africa. Do your research. And if everything started in Africa, that means that's the origin and the originator of all things. Everything branched out of Africa. And this is why the disdain, this hate, because of the fact that inherently people know who we are. People know that we as a people were the authors, we were the inventors of what is today. You got to give credit where credit due. That's like a child growing up and saying that they taught themselves everything. No, you didn't. Oh, this is my guest, hopefully. Oh, my guest is coming on. So I hope y'all learned that. But we're going to welcome in our guest here 1 second. Let me see. He's jumping on now, as he says. But I hope y'all learned that right there. The power. You got to understand. It's hard for me to explain, family, because I've been over to 33 African countries. I've been to South America. I've been over in the Asia side. I've been in the Europe side. I've been all over this globe. And there is no place like the continent of Africa. There is no place. No place. I don't say that as me being biased. I don't say that as me because I was born in Africa. I was, so I'm not saying it because of that. I'm saying that if you want to do your family, your lineage, your grandkids, your great grandkids a favor, you do not know the impact if you just went to visit. That right there, just going to see for self, open up multitudes of doors for your great grandkids to say, one of us went to Africa? How was that? Many of us need to start doing diaries, video diaries of our lives to leave for our children. This whole video thing, my kids are going to see these videos. We need to start really, because what I'm seeing now, that because information it comes now, it's overload now. I see all of the fake news. I see the people manipulating videos. I see people stretching lies. Even if on the internet, how it's rapidly even changing. If you guys got to do yourself a favor to show you what I'm talking about. If you got an old Bible, when I say old Bible, it should be at least 30 to 40 years old. Then compare it to the internet, the Bible on the internet. I don't care if it's King James to a King James on the internet, and you're going to see the changes, what they're doing. They go back in and they change, unbeknownst to us. History is continuously changing. And because all of this information that's out there, people are getting lost. Okay.